Bag it. I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a come up. This is freaking awesome.
I hope you step on a fucking Lego. Hello and welcome you tea drinking cunts. Today we take a look at a tank that nobody likes. For very good reasons. In short, it's fucking shit. Now let's get this review started. The Sherman Firefly is a battle rating 4.7 British medium tank. It is made with an American chassis and a British gun. Seriously, let that sink in for a few seconds. An American chassis and a British gun. What the fuck were they thinking? Anyway, it is powered by a 659 horsepower engine and weighs 30.6 tons. That gives it a very good power to weight ratio of 21.5 horsepower per ton. But for some reason this shit is still slow as fuck with a top speed of 45 km an hour forwards and only 5 km an hour backwards. You should also note the fact that this shithole traverse speed is fucking awful. The armor is only 50mm thick on the front hull and 38mm for the sides. The turret is half decent with an effective thickness of around 140mm on the gun manlet. Now, let's talk about the only thing that is not fucking shit with this tank. The gun. It's a British 17 pounder that has the magic ability to penetrate nearly everything you shoot at, without doing shit to it. Because the shells that you fire don't have explosive filler in them, it can be elevated by 25 degrees and depressed by only 5 degrees. For the ammo, you should use the shot Mark 6 first, and as soon as you get it, use the shot Mark 8. After using this tank I'm wondering how this piece of shit could have possibly taken out Michael Whitman's Tiger. Some say that it shot at it, but the reality is that the Firefly was probably dropped from a fucking bomber and with a little bit of luck, landed on the bitch and squashed it with its fat ass. Now, how do you play this tank? Well, I don't fucking know. You load 45 rounds of shot Mark 6 or shot Mark 8. If you have it, don't even look at the other rounds. They are retarded and they might get angry if you look in their direction. You go on the battlefield and try to stay behind at least one of your teammates, because if the enemy sees you, you die. Go for the cap zones. Try to place your tank in a hull down position, because everything can go through your front and sides, and that's the biggest part of your fucking tank. If you see an enemy, you bend over and accept your death. You shoot at his critical parts, such as the gunner, engine, or ammo racks. Try to stay out of close range combat. I learned the hard way that you don't side scrape, you run away as soon as a fucker looks in your direction. Keep in mind with some armor that thin, everything equipped with a gun is a threat for you. And guess what? Every vehicle in War Thunder has a gun, so you better be careful when you play this piece of shit. Otherwise you will get fucking wrecked like Great Britain fucked Zanzibar in 1896. Try to avoid situations where you have to peek. Don't be greedy and use your teammates as a shield if you can. Your gun can reload very quickly. That means that you have no time to go back into cover between each shot. So if you miss the gunner of the enemy on your first shot, you die. If an enemy peeks when you are reloading, you die. If you move, you die. If you shoot, you die. If you die, you die. For the crew, upgrade weapon reloading, leadership, then go for vitality for everyone. After that you can praise the Lord Churchill and hope that you unlock something better before you hang yourself. For the modifications, you should go for parts, horizontal drive, FPE, shot Mark 8, adjustment of fire, elevation mechanism, and then do whatever the fuck you want. Overall this tank is one of the worst to grind. According to the 3 quality a tank should have, which are mobility, armor, and firepower, this one doesn't have any, so you may understand why I don't like it. However, you can have some good games with it, but unlike a lot of other tanks, you can't be competitive if you are all alone. I would recommend to play this tank in a platoon with friends that have Russian or German heavies, so they can cover your little Firefly ass and you may survive longer. Now get out there and make the British colonial empire great again. If you liked this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe, you gatey drinking cucklords.